Good morning. Good morning, all. I'm Simone. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Wafer Messenger. And it's an honor for me to be the first to pitch on this startup stage for this NOAH 2018 conference. So first, thank you for being here. I'm here today to talk about a problem that is fairly annoying for actually everyone who's using a smartphone. And this problem is the fact that we are all using from 4 to 20 chat apps at the same time on our devices. But it's not our fault. It's no one's fault. The reason why we're using from 4 to 20 chat apps at the same time is because all of the apps, to certain extent, they constrain our creativity, meaning that they're pretty much all text-based, right? They limit our reach, meaning that once you are on a platform, you can only talk to someone who's also on that same platform. And they exploit our data for all sort of like commercial purposes. So here I am today to talk to you about Wafer Messenger. Not just another messaging application, but the last messaging application you're going to install. Wafer Messenger revolves around 3 pillars: the endless creativity, the limitless reach, and the absolute privacy. The endless creativity is the capability for the Wafer users to integrate and merge up to 6 types of media into any single message. The limitless reach is the capability for our users to message all of their contacts from the very first moment they install the app, even those contacts who are not on Wafer. And the absolute privacy is the guarantee that there is no commercial data mining, no ads, no spying whatsoever in the app, and that we decided to take the GDPR efforts that are required for Europe and extend them to all of the users worldwide. Therefore, the app Wafer Messenger is obviously available for the stores right now. I do recommend that if you value these 3 pillars, you now go on the stores and download it. And please give me your feedback once you will have done that. Let's talk about what the market has to offer right now. On this slide, I'm putting 7 of the biggest, actually they're pretty much randomly picked, but 7 of the biggest players, companies on the market right now. And this companies goes as high as 1.1 billion monthly active users. Well, I'm here today to tell you the cold, hard truth that you don't have 1.1 billion friends. You couldn't care less of that number. In fact, you only care about reaching the 112 contacts that you do have on your address book on average. And with none of the currently existing chat apps, you can actually reach them all. They're not even close to that number of 112. Plus, they certainly don't shine for privacy, and they're pretty bad at offering features that are somehow creative. And then there is Wafer Messenger, the app that from the exact moment you install it, it gives you the 100% of reach of all your contacts from day one. It revolves and relies upon the respect of your absolute privacy, and it boosts your endless creativity. So let's see where we are right now. From our 3 offices in Luxembourg, India, and the US, we're currently undergoing advanced discussion for a round A closing for a 3 million. We're discussing with a number of high-profile investment groups. This 3 million round A is going to bring our team from the current 10 Waferians, that's how we're calling ourselves, to 24 professionals. The app has been on the market for a few months only, but in the first 6 months, we've had over 600,000 installs and an incredibly engaged social community. Concerning the way we are going, our technology roadmap is a 36-month technology roadmap defined ahead of us, and it's actually fairly comprehensive, not to say complex. But the reason for that is because the Wafer Messenger, as it is today on the market, is just the first stepping stone towards the creation of a new communication ecosystems that is going to revolve not just about the messenger, not just on the messaging solution, but also on what we're calling internally social stream, and what we are referring to as magic flow that is going to be hitting the market later this year. The way Wafer makes money is actually also very different. Because of the absolute privacy, we don't mind user data whatsoever. Therefore, we cannot rely on users or targetization on users for standard ads targetization, right? However, the current objective of the company is to grow the user base and to seek for app stability at top-level stage. Therefore, we currently don't have monetization features implemented in the app. However, the way Wafer is going to monetize is through the integration of a variety of monetization features revolving around B2B, B2B2C company deals. Therefore, we're not going to have what they're currently referred to as in-app purchases in the app. Our current team, and actually our future team, the way we are envisioning, it's organized into operations and product. It's obviously biased towards the product. However, on this slide, I'm putting team size we're going to grow to after the closing of the round A. We are currently already opening discussions for a round B of 10 million. Obviously, launching a new messaging solution is very capital intensive. So this 10 million round B not only will allow us to grow our team and to work on our operations for the next 12 months, but it's going to put us on the right track in order to be cash flow positive by 2020. Now, there is no Q&A session at the end of this presentation, therefore I took the liberty to take some questions and answer and put them on the slide for you to revisit later. I thank you for your attention, and I'm here to tell you that Wafer Messenger is not just another app. It's the app that is going to challenge WhatsApp by the end of 2020 and beat Facebook by 2025. Thank you for your time.